Hello and welcome. I'm Saffron from saffrondominises.com and this is just going to be a quick how-to video on the basic technique for EFT. So if you've come over from the blog or from a workbook, this is the video that you need to teach you how to use the method that goes with those scripts. And if you're just working on a problem of your own, then this will help you find where the points are and what you need to do with them. So we're going to start on the first point here. Is called the karate chop point. It's on the side of your hand, and this, if you've come from one of my scripts, will be abbreviated KC on the script. So we're going to tap gently here. We can tap on one hand or the other hand, or we can tap them both together. So whatever feels most comfortable to you. So while we're tapping on the side of the hand, we say what we call the setup statement. So that statement goes like this: even though I have this problem, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So in place of this problem, that's where you would put whatever the issue is that you're working on. So even though I have this pain in my back, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And so you would say the setup statement 3 times while you're continuing to tap on the side of your hand. So even though I have this problem, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And you can change the affirmation around, but deeply and completely love and accept myself is a really straightforward one that we can all use. Unless you struggle with it, in which case I'll do another video on that. So the next point is going to be the eyebrow point, so it's right at the start of your eyebrow, and you can tap again one side or the other side or both, but then you won't be able to see what you're doing. And when at each of the rest of the points, there are 8 of the points, and at each of the rest of them we're going to say our reminder phrase, which is this problem, or whatever the problem is that you're working on, this pain in my back. So tapping lightly here, this problem. And then our next point is the side of the eye, so we're on the bone, we're not as far back as the temple, we're not as close in that it's going to make you blink, so we're right here, this problem. The next point, just under the eye here, this problem. And then our next point is under the nose, so it's just above your upper lip, and you can go like that if it makes it easier, this problem. Next we're on the chin point, so we're not on the chin, we're in this little indentation just below your lower lip, this problem. Okay, great. So we've got 3 points left. So find the little notches of your collarbone, this is the collarbone point, and we're going out and down about 1 inch or 2. And you can tap on both sides or one side or the other again, and you can use the flat of your hand or you can go like this, but if you use the flat of your hand you've definitely got it. So this problem is our reminder phrase again. The next point is under the arm, so we're going to go about 3 inches down from the armpit and we're tapping just about here. So this problem. And our final point, this is an optional point, you don't have to use it, but it is where a lot of the meridians meet, so it kind of reinforces the rest of the work that we've done. So tapping on the top of the head, this problem. So now we've tapped on all of our points, we just need to take a big deep breath. And see where we're at with our problem. So what I didn't mention at the start of the video is that before we did the tapping, we would rate the issue on a scale from 0 to 10. So how intense is this issue? If it's pain, is how intense is the pain? And you know, similar for anything else that you might be working on. So 0 is there's no issue, 10 is this issue is the worst that it's ever been. And then again you would do the same thing when you finish the tapping to see if you've had a shift. If your number has dropped, then that's brilliant. Keep tapping until it gets down to a 0. If your number has gone up, strangely enough, that's a good result as well, because it means that you're connecting more deeply into whatever the problem is. So again, keep tapping and it will come down again. If it stayed the same, that's when the tapping is not having any effect. And this is when you need to get more specific about what the issue is. So you need to dig deeper into the underlying events and causes, emotions, beliefs that are connected with whatever it is that you're working on. And that can take a little bit more work. But yeah, there you are, that's the basic method, and those are the points that we use in EFT. So good luck and let me know how you get on. Thank you.